Why Cell Phones, a presentation by Iceband Solutions. We have undergone a paradigm shift. Information has changed. How we find our information has changed. Where once we would memorize facts and figures from books, we now merely look things up on the internet. With the power of Google, anybody can be an expert in anything they choose to be. Jobs are different too. There are very few jobs these days that do not require the use of technology. Every single person needs to be able to use a computer. Surely we can all agree that technology is therefore very important. As such, we propose blended learning, a system whereby technology is used to augment rather than replace the technologies that are already in use. The CAP syllabus prizes critical thinking. I can see no better way of teaching critical thinking than allowing learners to look at multiple resources and best decide which resource helps them of their own accord. The best way to do this is obviously through the use of the internet and its associated technologies. Technology can offer us a lot more than just the internet. It gives us a way to store textbooks, to do work, and record that allow in ways that we have not been able to record data about how our students are doing ever before. Also, through this, we can learn skill mastery. Rather than simply having students do things once, they have now got the one-on-one attention from their device that allows them to retake a test over and over again until they understand what it is they're meant to be doing. What we need from technology, therefore, is something that's ubiquitous, something that's portable, something that's easily adaptable. Ladies and gentlemen, I put it to you that what we are looking for is in fact the cell phone. In South Africa, nothing is more ubiquitous than a cell phone. In this country, 87% of people own a cell phone. 97% of households have access to cell phones. Of this, 50% of these people are using their cell phones as their primary connection to the internet. This is better market penetration than the number of people who have running water and electricity in this country, at only 85%. It is estimated that there are 1.17 cell phones per person in the country. The access figures are way better than those of tablets, where only 5% of the population have access, or 17% of the population who have access to computers or laptops. And the numbers for cell phones and smartphones are only set to increase. The market share has increased tenfold over the last few years alone. Cell phones are also truly portable. Think about the number of places you take your PC with you. Now the number of places you take your tablet. How about the number of places that you take your phone with you? It's almost everywhere. Cell phones are so very easily portable because they have a battery, which holds a charge, which means you don't need to hook up to the mains, something that's of extreme use in these troubled times with ESCOM. You can also use them wherever you like, out at a workshop, wherever you are, and with this small size, they're capable of being used in a classroom without blocking anything and without having to be put on a separate desk or separate platform altogether. Cell phones are the multi-tool of choice for business. They allow people to keep their diaries, to take photos, and do many other things. So why not make cell phones the multi-tool for schools as well? Cell phones can then be used for a variety of purposes. Everything from a camera for recording science experiments to a notepad for recording all sorts of other notes. Cell phones also offer the opportunity for students to communicate directly with students and their parents. Additionally, we are in the middle of what is referred to as the cell phone revolution. It centers specifically on Africa, where cell phones are being used in North Africa as the primary tool by which business is conducted. Farmers are getting their weather reports and crop reports delivered directly to smartphones that they share amongst the community. And cell phones are also being used to transfer currency now. Projects such as M-Pesa allow people to load money with the app from their bank account and then transfer that money to vendors that they interact with. This means they don't have to carry additional currency, and they would be carrying their cell phone with them in any case. I believe what I have shown you here today is that blended learning is highly important to the future of South African education, and that cell phones offer the best, most useful option for blended learning in schools.